When the movie starts, it shows Fair Lake, a town in West Virginia, where people are celebrating the Mountain Man Music Festival on Halloween. A news reporter, Declan, was covering this news, and in this festival, Low, Grippy, and Strange are roaming as hillbillies. After covering the news, Colin takes a break and goes for a jog, and while jogging, she does not know that she has gone to the forest, and then 100 peacocks come in front of her. Seeing her, she starts laughing because someone else was spreading in the same getup because of that festival, but she does not pay much attention to it. Ignore him and move on. After going some distance, he gets one eye and he also goes ahead by calling it black costume, and now he comes in front of Three Fingers, and of course Three Fingers is the most dangerous, so he does not let him go ahead. Declan shows him the finger and cuts it off. Declan somehow escapes from there by saving her life, and then a man comes in front of her who helps her, and that man was none other than Meaner. He kills him himself by creating a drama of helping him, and here we get to know that the three brothers are working for him, and that the three brothers came out of the sanatorium in the last part and finally met Maynard, and now he lives with him. They work for him because he is the same. He is a serial killer and eats people after killing them. After that, they do what they are supposed to do. That is, they would take Colin's body to their cabin and start cutting it, and that's where Nad scolds them. It happens to them because they did not dispose of the evidence, and the three of them lived in fear of him. We are then shown 5 college friends, and they're also going to the same Mountain Man Music Festival, and on the way, I intentionally dance and comes in front of his car, and because of saving him, his car crashes and goes into a tree, and the main heart makes him perform like it hit his car. But among those friends, the cat who was driving the car was sure that the car did not even touch him, and as soon as the cat moves towards him to check him, he attacks him with a knife. On JIS, the 3 friends start beating him together, and all the 3 brothers are also watching this. Now these Leaguer brothers are about to attack them when police officer Sheriff Angela and Deputy Bix come there. Angela arrests them all and takes them with her and tells Deputy Wings to stay there until the truck arrives, and as soon as they leave, they attack the 3 deputies and kill him. And on the other hand, Billings, who keeps Sarah blame on himself and frees his friends. And then all those friends take a room in a hotel, and during the investigation, Angela comes to know that I am not a wanted criminal. She informs the higher authorities about it. On Zeus, they come in the morning and tell him to take her. On Zeus, Minute tells him that she will not be alive until morning. All the people of the town had gone to the festival, and the whole town was empty because it was happening outside the festival town. The 3 brothers bring down the phone tower with the help of their truck, and this happens that everyone's mobile phones are switched off. After this, they go to the power plant and try to cut the power there. The security guard sees them, and they kill them badly by trapping them in the electric wires. So that their motive is fulfilled, this also cuts power. Angela tries to contact the rest of the police officers, but all were busy at the festival. Millie's Frank Crows goes out to feed her, but Three Fingers goes after her badly. He saved her life. She tries to run away from there, but in the end, Three Fingers catches her and kills her. And on the other hand, Julian is going among those friends, and he also leaves. On the way, Three Fingers cuts Cruz off, but Julian doesn't see him, and he goes straight. Julian arrives at the police station, and even there he asks her about the cruise. Julian tells Zeus that she left before he got here. From the back, Lita goes to take a shower, and then 100 Milk, their friend, also takes the guest by holding him. On hearing the sound, Lita comes out and One Eye attacks her too. He somehow managed to escape and saved his life. Someone knocks on the door of the police station, and Bill thinks it might be Cruz. Then Angela checks the one who is her husband there, who has brought food for her. He gives her food and leaves from there. The 3 brothers tied up Gasta and hit him on the leg with a hammer, killing his legs completely. Breakdown. They then took him to the police station and threw him out. He screams for help, and Billy and Julian recognize him immediately. Angela goes out to help him, and the 3 of them get on top of him. The truck would run over her, and Angela couldn't do anything, and after that it was her body. Remove from the road and keep aside. Angela. Billy gives Julian and another inmate a shotgun and assigns them to a deputy. Billy wanted to find Joe's cross, and Angela flatly refuses and asks him to guard the station. She herself goes to a nearby shop where there was a radio and generator. With great bravery, she tries to start the genitals by reaching there, and she also gets in touch with someone. On JIS, she asked to call backup, but she had a cat call with JIS boy. He thinks that maybe it is a Halloween prank, and he does not take it so seriously, and in the same time, Lada also reaches the police station and closes the door. The prisoner shoots without thinking, and after hearing the gunshot, Angela goes to check, and here it is good luck that Lita does not get hurt. And then Willie asks her about Cruz. But she didn't know anything about Cruz, and she went looking for him with Willie Julian, and after walking some distance, they find Cruz's body lying right in the middle of the road. Seeing him dead, the cat loses consciousness and Three Fingers also come there. They both run after him and get caught in his trap and get caught, and Jeffery comes to his senses and he sees that he is buried in the football field. His head was out, and beside him Julian lay on the ground, his feet chained. Right now both of them are thinking of running away from there to take the snow blower from the front of Three Fingers. Bill looks up at them. Seeing this, he immediately understands how his death is going to happen. But Three Fingers does not hit him from the front, but he cuts his head by bringing Snow Blur from the back. After killing Billy, he moves on to Julian, who was tied up, couldn't escape, and Three Fingers killed him as well. When Billy and Julian do not return after a long time, Angela asks the prisoner's Moss to go to the festival and bring help. Angela gets him into her car and he drives away. From there it goes up to the main road. But soon, due to that tension, he does not see the barbed wire in front of him and his car crashes. The three brothers catch hold of him and take him to a shop near the police station, where they lock him in a drum and set him on fire from below. Angela hears the mask scream and goes to save him. But as soon as she reaches the store, there is a huge explosion. Maynard lures Lita from behind. He says he'll get her out of here, so he's not going to kill her. But unfortunately, Lettuce comes in and takes Maynard out of there. But in return, he takes out both of her eyes. He bursts her eyes, and she comes out screaming, and Angela sees her and runs towards her, and that's when Maynard comes out and is about to shoot her. Before long, Angela shoots him in the shoulder. She then brings them both to the police station and locks Maynard back in the lock, and then Angela goes out to get help herself and sees her husband's car outside. She walks over to the car and looks at it. Someone has tied his handband inside, but he could not understand that it is a trap. Above his head was a sharp-edged knife, attached directly to the door of the car. She quickly goes and opens the door, and he rips the knife from the middle of her handband, and so many Three Fingers come from the back of the truck and brings it straight into the car. Angela barely manages to save her life, but soon Three Fingers comes out, but he beats her so much that she falls unconscious. On the other hand, I am threatening to torture Lita for the rest of my life. Listening to his words, Lita gets very scared and leaves from there. When Angela comes to her senses, she sees that she is tied up in the police station and the three brothers are sprinkling petrol there. Art tells Angela that she has two choices to die. Either she dies in the water or a shotgun is attached to her face, the trigger of which is in her foot, and as soon as she puts her heels on the ground, her head will fly away. He asks her to suck a painful and an easy death. Saying this, he sets fire to the entire police station and leaves from there. And as soon as he comes out and sits in the truck, he hears the sound of a shotgun from inside, and he understands that Angela chose to die in another way. But bad. It turns out it was Maynard's truck. Three Fingers gets down, and he pushes Lita into the car, and Maynard inside says, "Welcome to Lita," and they all take her with them. And that's where the movie ends. If you like the film, let us know in the comment section. Thanks you.